Alright, YouTubers, yesterday I did the Neil Armstrong Museum in Wapakoneta, and now I'm back in Dayton. I figured I would check out the Wright Pat Air Force Museum. They have the 4th building open, so the whole space thing is done. The shuttle's in here and all that stuff. I think it's one of the finest museums in the country, and I'm not alone in thinking that. And yeah, so we're gonna go check it out. The flag is today the flag is at half staff because it's December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. It's been highly touted as one of the best aircraft museums in the world. Many think it's better than the Smithsonian, but I'm not here to argue. All I will say is that if you've never been, I highly recommend it. Whatever video comes out of this is gonna not do any justice whatsoever. And it'd probably take you 2 or 3 days if you really wanted to see everything here at the museum. So we'll go check it out. So as we walk up, here's somebody with California plates. Truck camper. Looks like a big one's got a, looks like the bed slides out in the back and the top comes up. That's very nice. Alright, let's go check this place out. I will probably just film and then maybe talk over it afterwards. The part on the left is the Imax. They have really cool movies there. This is the only part of this museum that costs any money. Everything else is free, so I think for free this is about as good as it gets. These kids got to see it. And they have you go through the gift shop to enter. Honestly, it is huge. It would take you days, really days. It's everywhere you go. There's stuff, there's things to watch.
Including 36 aircraft carriers.
It's huge. Just all kinds of exhibits. This is a B-18. This place is just ginormous. And if you stop to read everything and actually look at everything, I think 3 or 4 days might be optimistic. I mean, there's just so much information here. This is the first building. How you doing? So that's the first building. Alright.
I spent 93 days there. And I hit
It's about the Holocaust.
here now, I'm shaking all
There's just so much here. This is just kind of the other side of the first hangar. It's amazing, isn't it? I've been here a few times, and every time you could find out new stuff. They do guided tours, give you so much information, there's so much knowledge here. It's a wind tunnel. goodness. Oops. Now if you come here, you go to Huffman Prairie where they actually learned how to fly. Oh, I know they went to Kitty Hawk and got in the air the first time, but this is the area where they actually learned how to fly a plane, and where they taught countless people. He was their awesome mechanic, deserves more credit. Artwork, famous artwork that they don't want you to touch. This is an actual concentration camp uniform. So far it was the first one. Walking back to see some more stuff. Timelines and also plaques to all kinds of famous aviation people. Alright, something for the kids. Just all kinds of interactive things towards the play. I caught the first hook. I did well. It's just one little part of this place. It's amazing. This is the second building. Cannot get the scope of a B-52. That's just one side of the second hangar. We'll walk across here. Alright, that was the second building. We're going through to get to the third building. This is about a Berlin airlift after World War II. Everybody's got to have a favorite. That's my favorite. But I like to go fast. The end of building 3, and now the new building 4. Again, this could take you days to get through all this. This section isn't new, it's been here for a while. I've been looking forward to seeing this. The actual new 4th building. What they did is, there used to be another whole building and they've put everything in this one place. Hello. So this museum only got the Cockpit Trainer, but what's kind of cool about that is You can kind of go in the shuttle in a sense. They built a fake one around it. Where the real shuttles, I guess you can just look at them from the outside. You can't go in. This ramp or walkway is kind of set out to be where the wings of the shuttle would actually be, so that's kind of cool. Apparently all the dimensions are proper. So this is the cockpit trainer that almost all the astronauts used, and they built this shuttle like around it. So that's kind of what it would be like if it was real.
Test pilot.
I'm not sure why it's wrapped up. Maybe they just moved it in place.
For the company that built the X-15.
And there's the real.
To fly in this aircraft. Later on,
It's Apollo 15.
6.5 times the speed of sound, called Mach 6.5. And he was able to fly at those kinds of speeds and survive. Two-person spacecraft.
President Kennedy's Air Force One. We'll go check it out. I think I've shown these in videos before. Long after Kennedy. This was all the way. It was Clinton's backup. I think most people are aware of the whole story that the crew would not put President Kennedy's remains in the cargo hold, so they had to cut up some sections of the plane to get his casket in. There's FDR's. Check it out. Kitchen, bunks. These are additional fuel tanks. His office. FDR was the first sitting president to fly, and his first flight was basically commercial, and the military said, that's not going to work, Mr. President. We're going to be responsible for your travel. So they created the whole Air Force One thing that we still use today. The plane was modified so he could get his wheelchair in and out easily. Do amazing stuff here. This view just might give you a sense of just how huge these hangars are. And there's 4 of them. And if you know how big a shuttle is, or a B-52, or a 747, these hangars are huge. There's just so much stuff here. Up a little bit higher. I'm telling you, if you get here, you'll enjoy it. If you're into this stuff, if you like museum-y stuff. Alright, RV meals beat those meals. I'm sure that wasn't a very good tour, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you come through Dayton, Ohio, you really should take the time to check it out. Again, it's free. I think $8 if you want to see an Imax movie, but pretty much everything else is free. Good way to spend a cold day. So all kinds of memorials and plaques, stuff like that, scattered outside. But you can see how big it is. Memorial Park. Okay, YouTubers, but again, one day won't do you, but if you're into this stuff, I highly suggest U.S. Air Force Museum. A great and wonderful day. As I said inside, you're really close to Huffman Prairie, where they learned how to fly, and there's Wright Brothers Memorial. If you look on the top of that hill right over there, it's up there. You can oversee Huffman Prairie. Alright, again, have a great and wonderful day. There are a lot of famous and infamous things on display here, famous aircraft. Instead of me trying to say it, if you want cool gee-whiz information, check out the U.S. Air Force Museum website. It's a Spitfire. They have countless static displays set up, just so many aircraft. It's almost mind-boggling. Neat things just to see and experience. At first I was going to try to piece the pictures in where they go, but you're just getting the pictures and stuff at the end of the video. Sorry. Personally, about my favorite part of the museum is the Apollo 15 capsule. But there are countless just amazing things like SR-71, experimental planes, all kinds of great stuff. 4 huge buildings that you can kind of lose a B-52 in tells you how big this place really is. Check it out. Okay, I spoke too soft, but when I was at the Armstrong Museum, they had the thing about hams, and here's his actual flight suit and jacket. Even got a flight jacket. Happy monkey. And here it is. They did a great job with this new building. Well, I know this video was long and not great, but if you ever get to Dayton, seriously, check this place out. Have a great and wonderful day.